Hello, there it is, and welcome to me talking a little bit about the analytics of a YouTube page. Now, I actually have to get this up and running a little bit. Obviously, if you're not in the chat yet, that's fine. But please feel free to ask questions at any time. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about YouTube analytics and the subscription page and exactly how all of this stuff works, because there's actually a lot of information that YouTube gives you as a YouTube creator to look into how people find your videos and who they are to some extent. And so we're gonna look at the Vlogbrothers channel, and we're gonna check out our analytics here, because I find it to be fascinating. I spend a fair amount of time looking at it, and I think that it will help other people understand exactly what's going on with YouTube pages in general. Now, I didn't really set this up beforehand, so I'm setting it up now as I talk, and I'm also going to tweet out the link to this right now. Nope, this was the wrong page. Where is it? Oh, right over here. I have to click on this button, which is always annoying that I have to do this, but I do. I have to click on that button, and then I have to click on this one, and then I have to click on this, and then... Yeah, my sound and video are always a little out of sync. I don't know why that is, but I would like to fix it, and I know that there are ways to fix it, but I'm not fixing it yet. Actually, let's talk about this on a YouTube live stream. Actually, I should probably respond to the tweets that I tweeted earlier. All right. Nope. Now we're going to add a window in here so that you can see what window I'm going to use. I'm going to use, it's Safari, I believe. Where are you, Safari? There you are. Let's throw that in there. And then underneath this other stuff, though, because that looks real bad. Maybe I should have set this up beforehand, but, you know, we're doing what we're doing. This should be at the top. There, and then this should change size for us here, so that it fits correctly. Nope, that was the wrong thing. I know I should have done this beforehand. But there you go. Now you're seeing some analytics from the Vlogbrothers page. And I'm going to try not to show you how much money the Vlogbrothers channel makes. At the same time, we give all the revenue from Vlogbrothers away, either to our channel initiative where we help other educational YouTubers who are smaller, or to the foundation. So, like, it's not like you're seeing deeply into my finances here. So you can see the vlog. So we're just going to look at traffic sources. Now, over here in my analytics, I have like everything. I can look at watch time, audience retention, demographics, playback locations. It's like what device they're using to look at the stuff. Or no, that's not even. That's the devices. Playback locations is where they're watching it, and like on other websites or on YouTube or on your channel page or whatever. You've got live streaming, translations, subscribers, whether your subscribers are growing, how your likes and dislikes are doing. There's a ton of information, but traffic sources is very, very interesting and very useful. So this is across the entire Vlogbrothers channel, and as you can see, there are these big spikes, and these big spikes happen when a Vlogbrothers video gets uploaded, as you might expect, right? That makes sense. And we're looking at right now at the last 30 days. So So on upload days, the viewership is much higher, and then you get these huge tapering offs onto, and so this is why a lot of channels want to upload every day, because you like the second day after an upload is okay, but then the third day is a big loss, and so you might as well have. And sometimes the second day isn't good at all. And you'll see here that like there's a difference, a big and important to my life difference between these bigger videos and these smaller videos. And so you like in general, like, so this video, I couldn't tell you immediately what that was, but it's probably one of our NerdCon videos. And it just didn't get a lot of views. And we weren't surprised by that, because when we do things that are focused on community stuff, you don't get as many views. And that's normal. We are also looking at just people who are subscribed to the channel with this graph. In fact, I should have started with subscribed and not subscribed. So this is now everybody. And the different colors in this graph are where it's coming from. So this maroon down here, and these are from on the bottom, that's where you're getting most of your views, and then the level above that is where you're getting the next highest. And then, so as you can see, home, wait, I should have started a different thing. Let's just click on this, reboot completely. There we go, that makes more sense. I was just looking at the browse features, you guys. Browse features, all right, we basically just have to start all over because it's terrible. So now we're looking at all of Vlogbrothers views. So you see that the tapering isn't as dramatic, because on these days, like, we're still getting lots of views on old Vlogbrothers videos. People are still watching those. They're watching them in lots of different ways. But so 40% of our views over the last month have been from what's called browse features. And let's hover over the question mark here to see what that says. Traffic from homepage, home screen, the subscription feed, and other browsing features includes both signed in and signed out users. And then you have our next highest, 32%, come from suggested videos. And then after that, we have 8.5% coming from YouTube channels, which is almost exclusively, as we click on this, the Vlogbrothers YouTube channel. But also occasionally the popular on YouTube channel, and also Lusu has apparently put us on his channel page, and so has Slipgator. So thanks, guys. And Lana, who is Lusu's girlfriend, and Sexplanations, and a few others have thrown us a little. Oh, the Mountain Goats topic on YouTube, amazing, has gotten us a little bit of love. So let's just go back from here so basically once you get under. So we do not get a lot of search views. Search views are very important for a lot of channels, but they're not important for Vlogbrothers. It's just not the kind of content we make. But if you look, you'll see where our search views are coming from. So you can actually tell people are searching for Vlogbrothers. So that's one. People are searching for Why I Left BuzzFeed, because there's kind of a whole genre of Why I Left BuzzFeed videos, and Gabby and Allison put one up on the Vlogbrothers channel during my paternity leave. You got John Green, searching for John Green, also searching for Benghazi, because we have a video about Benghazi that has continued to always be a thrower offer of views. Now these impressions are important, and so like Benghazi and dad jokes and like those things, we get those views every single day. They come in forever. So getting into search terms that are good search terms is important and helpful. But not super, but more helpful for Crash Course and for SciShow than for Vlogbrothers, for example. So when we're talking about this stuff generally, we are talking about, feel free, by the way, to ask questions in the chat. I'll be looking over there to see what people are asking about, if you have any questions. So in general, you get like when we're talking about where like the algorithm, we're talking about like a bunch of different things. So the suggested video algorithm, the search algorithm, obviously like search, like YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world after Google. So there's a lot of, sorry, my freaking calendar changed my tab on me and made me all confused. Shoot, where is it? There it is. Nope. Yep. There it is. Okay. And then there's the home page algorithm, and home is very important. Home is a hugely important page on YouTube. It is the page you go to if you're logged in and you go to youtube.com. So we're going to look now at what I consider to be sort of the contentious issue. Like, people are worried about search. They are worried about suggested videos and the suggested videos algorithm. That is important. And you can see there's like very interesting to like, I mean, Vlogbrothers isn't particularly interesting. Occasionally we will have good data pop up in here, but mostly what we see for suggested videos is our most recent Vlogbrothers video is the most important suggested video. So that's what you're going to see here, is that we're getting most of our traffic from, and you can look at this, that 38,000 views came from, was does human life have real meaning, suggesting other Vlogbrothers videos that were then in the sidebar of that video, and boom, success, very cool and useful. Like that video didn't just get the views that it got, but it also got 38,000 views on other Vlogbrothers videos. So it's very important to other Vlogbrothers videos that we continue to upload Vlogbrothers videos as well. You do see like a huge drop off here, which I can't really go into right now. I'm not sure what is up with that, but I would think that it would have continued throughout. We uploaded a video, maybe, wait, what's today? Today is March 13th. Oh, it's just because we didn't have an upload in here, I think. And then this spike probably is a weird spike. Yeah, it's a weird spike. This spike probably shouldn't exist. It's not a normal thing that normally happens. It's is Obamacare working? The Affordable Care Act 5 years later is a healthcare triage video that was pushing to Vlogbrothers. No, is it? What is it? Click on it. No, it is. It's a video from 2015 that just got a lot of views for whatever reason. Who knows why? I'm not going to go into that anymore. I didn't mean to get down a rabbit hole right now. Yeah, okay, good. So suggested videos is important, and we get a ton of views from suggested videos. 32% of our total views come from suggested videos. It's really important to us. And you can actually also see that it drives pretty engaged viewing, whereas search, about 54% of the video gets watched. With suggested video, 71% of the video gets watched. So this is good and better than the other ways. So that's an interesting data point too. So if we go to the browse features, though, that's the kind of thing that we're talking about when we're talking about YouTube subscriptions and the algorithm, which is, from my perspective, when we talk about the algorithm, we're usually talking about the homepage algorithm. And so we've got this list here. This is everybody who's watching our videos, Vlogbrothers videos, and you see that some of these spikes are much bigger than others of these spikes. So this purple area down here, that is where most of our views come from. Not more than 50%, because again, right now we're looking at about so browse features account for about 40% of the watch time on the Vlogbrothers channel. If you click on browse features, of that 40%, 46% comes from the home page, and another 44% comes from subscriptions. Those are our two big hunks that make up the vast majority of the biggest hunk of our viewership. Now, it comes from all over the place, and I think that it's very important to recognize that your views, like as a creator, you have to recognize that your views are coming from all over the place. We get a lot, like we show up on the trending page all the time, but only 4% of our watch time, in part because it's a much smaller amount gets watched per video on that page because people don't watch the whole video. But only 4% of our watch time comes from the trending page, even though Vlogbrothers spends a surprisingly large amount of time on the trending page. I don't know why. I'm glad though. It's good. It helps us grow the audience. So we get a lot of our views from the homepage, and that's this purple area here. But more interesting to me is the subscriptions page. So let's just look at subscriptions, and what you see now is the people who are subscribed to Vlogbrothers who find our content through the subscriptions page. And there is a dramatic difference between these peaks. Like, this one is literally 3 times lower than this one. So this was 249,000 views came in on that video, and this one, and again, Vlogbrothers uploads, you know, twice a week, so we have these big spikes, especially in subscriptions, because the thing you got to realize about the subscription page is that things get pushed down it very fast if you're subscribed to more than a few channels. So we get the vast majority of our subscription views on the day that the video is uploaded, and so that's like important to know and to care about. And I know the audio is off. I didn't fix it, and it's just not going to be. So, but you have this huge drop. And so what you might think is like, look, this video got 250,000 views in its first day, and this one got 79,000 views. So like, what's happening here except that like YouTube didn't show my video to these people? What's going on and why and how? And I'm so angry, especially when you have like 3 videos in a row, which we kind of did, that were way below our average. So if we extend this out, you can see that we sort of have an average of this stuff. And then we occasionally have these huge freaking spikes. So like, what was it about that video that made all of our subscribers, 630,000 of our subscribers, watch it? I'm actually very curious. So, but as you see, like, these are very low for Vlogbrothers. We almost always get about 200,000 of our subscribers to watch, and that's been consistent for a long, long time. And watching that go down to 80,000, 100,000, and 152,000, that was scary. And we were like, what is broken with our channel right now? Is the thing. But like. And I am curious what that video is and how to figure it out. I can just go to the Vlogbrothers channel and look what we uploaded on the 31st of. I mean, this is not the only way to figure this out. In fact, there's a way to do it in analytics, and I should probably just do it in analytics so that we're not. But we're not. Did I go to the Vlogbrothers page? I didn't. Now you're seeing what YouTube suggests to me. Yeah, look at that. AFC Wimbledon TV, what a surprise. Yeah, it was understanding Trump's executive order on immigration. Thank you. The chat figured out before I did. And so that video got 781,000 views. And like, the thing to notice about that is that, like, that's the video that our subscribers wanted. Like, and here's why. It's because we have a lot of people who are on the channel for different reasons, but that overlaps with a lot of the different reasons. You want to hear Hank and John tell you, like, a lot of people are sort of looking for, like, help me make sense of the world, or help me feel a little bit better about the world, and sort of like all categories. And then there are people who are just like, I just want information. I'm not a nerd fighter. I don't think about myself as a nerd fighter, and I'm not really interested in your community stuff. I just want to know the information. And so you see that, like, those videos just do really well. Like, they do really well. And so that's our subscribers making that decision. And so the fact that what this tells me is that there are 630,000 people minimum that can see a Vlogbrothers video and click on it in the subscriptions page. And that the vast majority of the time, only 200,000, or about a third of them, do. And sometimes as few as 80,000 of them do. What does that say? Well, to me, that says that I am showing up in the sub feed a lot. And a lot of people are choosing to not click on my videos. Is that a shock to me, a human being who uses YouTube and looks at subscriptions feed all the time? No, because I do not click on the vast majority of the videos in my subscription feed. Neither do most people. Like, there was a time when I watched pretty much everything that was in there, but those days are so over. Like that, like, I am subscribed to a lot of channels, and I look at my sub feed and I pick which videos to either put into to watch later or to watch right then. And I am totally aware of the fact that I do not watch the majority of them. And so I am not surprised when most people don't watch the majority of them. And it's pretty amazing when we make a video that most people do watch. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unclick subscriptions and click instead on the home page. So I've clicked on and then clicked, and what you see is that there is still this spike pattern, but that the home page picks up videos that get clicks from subscriptions. So if people who are subscribed to Vlogbrothers decide to click on the video, that's one of the primary drivers for it showing up on the homepage. And that homepage, like a lot of people are subscribed to our channel, and in fact, we can see just people who are subscribed who are watching on the homepage, and you will see that it's a ton of people. So these are people who are subscribed but are watching from the homepage instead of subscribed watching from the subscriptions page. And of those people, of these views, 40% of the people who are subscribed to Vlogbrothers are watching not in the subscriptions page, but on the home page. And again, that makes perfect sense to me. When a video gets big, when our subscribers select that as a video that they want to see, YouTube is saying, well, we should probably show that to a higher than average number of people on the homepage and see if they click on it as well. And if they do click on it, continue until also maybe throw that in the watch later, or not in the watch later, but also in the suggested videos or on the trending page. So we can see if we also click on trending here that that spike will, let's turn that off. That spike also reflects, a big hunk of views coming from the trending page for that video. However, you'll notice that if we look at both, it's not actually, it's watch later, that's watch later. If we look at both home and watch later, it's not many views. Our views are coming from the home page. Like people think of the trending page as some kind of gold mine, and it just is not. Like, it matters, and it's really great when it happens, but really what it's about is YouTube pushing to the homepage, to people's like customized feeds. If we include subscriptions in this, then basically that becomes like nothing. Like we see, like for this video about the Trump inauguration, trending was 8 hours of watch time. Home was 276 days, and subscriptions were a year and 71 days. So different, like just trending doesn't matter that much, is basically what I'm saying. I do like that a lot of people use the watch later function because I like it a lot, and it's good to see that. So it's a functional system, and in addition, my account. Who uses my account? What is that even? I don't even know what that is. So you see, our views follow this, very familiar spiky pattern. But also what happens is, so on videos that don't get a ton of views, let's narrow this down so that we can look at these videos that didn't get a ton of views. So this is the subscriptions. Like, not only do you not get, you get punished. In fact, it probably would do better to look directly at some analytics of individual videos. So here is You Are Here, which is one of the videos that didn't do very well. It was like, it's John just talking over one shot. You didn't have a lot of time to create it, but it's a good video. Like, I liked it a lot. It has a shorter than average watch time, so the algorithm is going to be less likely to suggest it unless people go on to watch more stuff after it. The thumbnail is not very interesting visually. It's a little bit confusing about what it is. It's just probably not going to get clicked on unless people are super dedicated to Vlogbrothers, which is perfect. Like, sometimes we want content to only get viewed by people who are super dedicated to Vlogbrothers. If we look at traffic sources, we see, let's go to browse features because that's the thing that matters to this conversation. We see that subscriptions made up 69% of the views for that video, whereas if we look at average, on average, over our last month or so, this was more than a month that I just did, but on average, subscriptions are only 51% of views. So because not as many subscribers clicked on it, YouTube didn't push that video to home as frequently. Now, it pushed it to a lot of people on the homepage. It got 41,000 views from the homepage, but it got but the majority of the views came from subscriptions because it didn't get put on homepages, because it didn't do well among the people who saw that thumbnail. Why? And also, it didn't have a terrible watch time. It got 84% view through. It had a great like to dislike ratio. Those things, they matter, but they don't matter nearly as much as whether somebody decides to click on the video. And if it shows up in your subscription feed and you don't click on it, YouTube isn't going to push it to the homepage. And the homepage is where the it doubles your views instantaneously. So it's just in terms of how new videos get watched, these browse features are vitally important. And if people who see it in their sub feed don't click on it, it's much less likely to get picked up other places. So you'll also notice that there's a little bit of a, so if you look at, what are we looking at right now? We can also look at not subscribed, by the way. And obviously the subscribed ends up being a less important piece of the hunk of the puzzle here. What is happening? Yeah. So the not subscribed folks, we get the vast majority of our views from people who are subscribed to our channel. That's not the case for everybody. But our subscriptions are our bread and butter. And so you see that obviously subscriptions is not why people are seeing it. In fact, it's kind of weird that it's on the list at all, which it is. So who knows how that works? Maybe the people who are unsubscribed now, who knows? So you get this, you still it shows up. So for people who aren't subscribed, it also pushes these videos, not just through the trending page, which is this big spike here and the spike over here for the ADHD video, but it pushes to people's home pages. And again, the homepage push in terms of the browse features is just it's just vitally important. So we're going to look at subscribed and not subscribed now and see so if we look at the views from subscriptions, you see these this super sharp drop off because most people have a lot of subscriptions and it's hard to see something the day after it happened. But if you look at the home, you actually get a little bit more of a shoulder, especially with videos that do well, because YouTube doesn't. The home feed isn't chronologically sorted. Now YouTube does weight freshness heavily, so YouTube wants to show you the videos that are fairly recent, but it will show you it's more likely the day after the video comes out. It's much more likely that those videos are coming from the home page rather than the subscription page. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about a little bit. These. What does this button do? I hadn't noticed that before. What is it? What is it? What did that button do? This is real weird. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Average percentage viewed and average view duration. That's not particularly helpful for me. Anyway, multi-line chart is the one that I like. Bar charts? Oh yeah, bar charts. Well, multi-line. Oh, did someone just give me money? I turned on that feature. I didn't know that it worked, but it does. It worked. You guys, that's neat. Thank you for the $2. That's very exciting. I'm confused. It doesn't seem to be showing up on. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Interesting. Yeah. Thanks for the $2, Gas to Lichu. I'm going to use that to help pay for SciShow and Crash Course. So I'm going to search for some question marks in the chat right now to see questions about analytics. What is direct or unknown? Direct is when people come directly to the thing. And so there's you might be. It's hard to know. It's hard. Unknown is they don't have any way to fix that. But subscribe, not subscribe, all YouTube products. You can also, you can organize this by YouTube Kids. You can organize it by a TV or tablet. You can order by original language or translated. You can see the views that we have for translated content, which is not very much, but big spike here. Oh no, that's just the that Trump video. And you can also show it for playlists. But so I do, if we go back to top level, I am interested in the external links. Of our views that come externally, and also externally is important. Like YouTube takes this into account when it's deciding when to post things on people's home feeds. So if you get a lot of views externally, that YouTube will be like, dope, we're going to show that to more people on the site or put it on the trending page or whatever. And then, of course, you have unknown, which certain browsers and players do not allow us to detect all details. So maybe people just don't have their cookies enabled or whatever. So we get, a bunch of views from Google search, from Twitter, from Facebook, the normal places, and a fair amount from Reddit. But mostly that's where it comes from. Going back to top line here. So notifications is a relatively tiny amount of where our views come from, but those people are very important because people deciding to be sort of the first views can help push it to other places. End screens also something that I'd like to work on and do a better job of that, and cards and annotations. We've only just started to take advantage of any of our YouTube advertising. That's weird. I don't know why we wouldn't have any views from YouTube advertising, but apparently there's one. So with 53 questions, which videos drive subscriptions and which ones are more current Nerdfighter? Well, I mean, that's like, in terms of what videos drive subs, like it's the ones that we sort of designed to, we have noticed more and more, like there's just a lot of appetite on YouTube right now for informational content. We make good informational content, but like at the same time, that's not what we want the Vlogbrothers channel to just be. So those definitely drive subscribers, but I think that they also kind of alter the makeup of the channel. And like people then are like, they expect like tax policy analysis, and then they get like, Valentine's Day candy food. So that's weird. So we tried it, and then they unsubscribe, and that's fine. I just, yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely it basically is videos that get lots of views that drive the subscriptions. And there is a thing, like trending doesn't drive a lot of views, but it does drive a higher, like per view, it drives more subscriptions because it tends to be people who haven't seen the channel before. And that's the same as when YouTube is showing unsubscribed people our videos on the homepage. And if you go to your homepage, like you'll see stuff that isn't that you're not subscribed to. So NPR Music, I'm not subscribed to that channel. I'm not subscribed to Walter Hego, and I've got all these recommended things. I'm not subscribed to this channel. Computer evolves to generate Baroque music. Like, that sounds cool, but I'm not subscribed to that. It knows that I'd like that. That has several of my interests inside of it. I'm not subscribed to this. Jeff Kaplan, Shooting Stars. That sounds like something that I'd be into as well. More and more, I find that it's actually like YouTube's getting pretty good at suggesting stuff to me. Kurzgesagt, I am subscribed to, or maybe I'm not. This is the Vlogbrothers channel, so it's a little hard. So yeah, it's like, hey, you probably like this. Want all the latest updates? Subscribe now. Sure, I'll subscribe to that. I'll subscribe to Kurzgesagt because I am on my other channel. I have a bunch of different channels, you guys. This is not the one that I use most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, 3 Blue 1 Brown. Really interesting, weird math channel, by the way, if you want to check that out. Oh no! Did I just close the window? I did. It's okay. It's easy to get back to. I just go to traffic sources, and then I click on that button, and then it just shows me just this. Okay, yay. So, question marks. Would you bang an ocelot? No, that's weird. Why isn't this chat? I don't know. The chat seems to be updating weirdly. Hank, can you tell me whether John's Hunt. This is analytics questions, you guys. Why don't people watch their subscription videos every day? Wait, people don't watch their subscription videos every day? Not everybody. Some people do. Do you like these spikes? Do you still not have a favorite pony because of them? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I mean, and this is like, to be clear, this is why people have clickbaity titles. Like, they want to see these numbers. Like, they when you look at the spikes. Let go. When you see these spikes, you want to have them more. And so you might try a different title that people are going to be more likely to want to click on. And the thing is, like, if people click on it and then they view the whole video, it's not like you misled them. They liked the video. So, yep. Does it tell you how many people came from notifications? It does, and I showed you that already. Just reading your questions here. Okay. Do you know when people come from watch later? No, I don't know how long after. I mean, I could maybe parse that, but it would be really hard to figure out like granularly what videos those people are watching. What does home page mean? Does that include the trending page? No. Home is just youtube.com. And then trending is youtube.com/trending. It's just two separate things. Are videos more likely to get to your home feed if they come from channels you're subscribed to? Yes. If you are subscribed to a channel, it is more likely to show up in your home feed. And we see that like dramatically different from people who are subscribed. If we just click on home here, browse features, and then click on home. So we're seeing like on an average video about 164,000 views come from home from subscribed people. And from not subscribed people, we see like that same video had 80,000 views. So not insignificant. And also that was probably higher than normal, but like half-seas of what you might see from a subscribed person getting it in their feed. So what you're saying is subs are still king. Yes. Yes. And people, like some people get really frustrated because they look at these numbers. So now we're just looking at our subscription numbers. And they look at things like these last few days where we got only 80,000 views and like people didn't click on the thing because of anything. Like because of all the reasons that you might not click on an article on the New York Times or like a link on Google. Like just sometimes you don't want to watch the video, and sometimes it gets old. Sometimes, the creator's been doing the same thing for too long, or sometimes they're trying something new. There's 1,000 reasons why somebody might not click on a video in a sub feed. Just imagine your own sub feed. You don't click on every video. I don't. Maybe you do, and thank you so much if you do. But you might see these times and be like, well, maybe subscribers don't matter so much anymore. But oh my gosh, they do. And I mean, maybe more for Vlogbrothers than for some other channels, and maybe more than even for Crash Course or SciShow. But subscriptions are huge, and they are like vitally important. And what the subscriber chooses to do when they see the video is also vitally important to the future of the video. So if you want to help us out, watch the videos. But like, don't watch the videos just to help me out. Watch the videos because you want to. Rob Scallon. I wonder if that YouTubers are more diverse. Oh, Rob's in the chat. Rob says, when I first got on YouTube, I subscribed like hell to the top channels just to learn how they made it work, but obviously that didn't last very long, so most of my sub feed, by far, I don't watch. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Rob, how's it going? It's good to see you. Whoa, what happened? Oh my God. Okay. People asking who weren't here earlier, that big spike is the video that John made about the Trump inauguration. And like straight up, you guys, if we wanted every freaking video to be over 600,000 views, it would be about Donald Trump. We would make every video about Donald Trump, and everyone would have 600,000 of our subscribers clicking on it. Because I do that. I do that whenever I see like on Quora or something, or just a tweeted link that's like, Donald Trump is gonna get impeached in 60 days. I'm like, click. I don't know. Click. It's what we would be doing if we wanted to get views. Absolutely. It's all we'd be doing. And I watch other news sources do this because like that's how you're getting views right now. People are super jazzed about that. And the fact that we aren't, I hope says something to you about the kind of like how we imagine what we want to be doing, which is not that. I definitely want to engage politically and to have a thoughtful conversation about how to move forward in a world where Donald Trump is the president. But if we wanted these views, we'd be talking about Trump. But that is not the thing. Somebody's asking about devices, so I can click on the devices tab here and see where the views come from. So for Vlogbrothers, higher than average computer views, but we are down below 50%, which is pretty remarkable. We actually get higher percent viewed from tablet, but very interesting thing to note here. The highest by far of the views you can get in terms of percent watch time is TV and game console, which is also TV. So and this also reflects my own personal viewing habits. Like if I watch it on a TV, I'm much less likely to click away because the remote control is not really designed for that. Even if it is my phone, like it takes more time. And also I'm sitting down, I'm relaxing, I'm having a nice night. I'm not, But yeah, you'll see how those views are spaced out here. It's by very few in terms of tablet TV and game consoles. It's almost all phone and computers. I mean, we could see some other stuff like Playback Location. So that's the YouTube watch page where it's like that's the video. So like youtube.com/a bunch of numbers. And then embeds, YouTube other, YouTube channel page. So not super interesting. And then you can see our demographics, which is dudes and ladies pretty equally. And as interesting as they get older, they get more male. I haven't. This is a new way of displaying this data that I hadn't seen before. This is good. And yeah, and a good old 1.2% over 65. What's up, over 65s? It's good to see you. What's the hourly view breakdown of a popular video? So there's real time. You can actually look real time and see how videos do, but it can't go back in time. So here's hourly over the for my ADHD video. It's kind of a bummer that you can't go back more than 48 hours, but you can definitely see. This is actually much flatter than usual for a video. Usually there's more of a big curve, so I don't know what that flatness is about, but something. So yeah, here's our hourly breakdown. And if I tweeted a video, you can actually see those views increase, which is actually pretty cool to see. Can you look at analytics for specific videos, please? Sure. Let's look. It may be too early to check out this one. Nope, that's just taking me to the view page. So let's just look at traffic sources for, do I have ADHD? Too early. So what are some other recent Vlogbrothers videos? Oh my God. Take your time. It's not like I'm live streaming here. Okay. So we can look at Punished. And so this is a video that didn't do very well. Like it did fine. Like it's got a ton of views. Got 100,000 views. It's a lot, but it's about half of what we usually get. And you see that, you know, subscriptions. So in the early days, like, it is, the vast majority is driven by subscriptions. Now, if you want to look at something very different from that, let's look at Benghazi. So Benghazi Explained, continually always getting views. And it's getting, it's being pushed mostly by the homepage. No. That can't be right. Yeah, that's just the browse features. Okay. Suggested videos is where it's getting most of its views from. I can look at which suggested videos. It's getting suggested from my post-election thoughts. Why is Hillary blamed for the Benghazi attack, which is from Seeker Daily. I don't know what that is. Some other Vlogbrothers videos. Yeah. But occasionally what will happen with a video like this is, and you can see that happening here. So let's see what this big bump was about. It was about the fact that John uploaded that video about Donald Trump's stuff. So that's what that was about. Post-election thoughts, all those things. It showed up in those because it's political. But this is an old video, so you can go way back in time. And see if there are any... That's interesting. That's interesting. Any other little bumps and where those might have come from? So that's interesting. What's that? The Myth Reawakens. What's that? It's another Vlogbrothers video. Real life Benghazi heroes. Why is Hillary Clinton blamed for the Benghazi attack? Doing the harder thing. So yeah, it's a lot of Vlogbrothers videos. You can also look at our top viewed videos. Giraffe 11 other questions answered. And go to top level here and see where the views for that are coming from. So like these are the now views. So not very many views, but they're coming from YouTube channels. Really? That's interesting. It's coming from Vlogbrothers. It must be linked to on the front page of the channel somewhere. I don't know why or where. I don't remember doing that. But let's look at a video that we posted recently that actually did fairly well. So like doing bad things to make good things happen. That's a much more average video for us. Nope. Well, so this is interesting. Now I want to look at this video. So this is my video about like going for walks with Catherine and etc. And also about Lemon dying or being very sick. And there's this little shoulder here of views that came from notifications. No, came from YouTube channels. That's what that is. And it just came from Vlogbrothers channel. What? I'm confused now. That's super weird. I don't know what that means. That seems like a glitch. Anyway. Hey, thanks, Chris, for the $5. I like it. I'm getting paid to sit here. I've now made almost minimum wage for this video. Seeker is a D News channel. Thank you, Naiad. How do collabs affect these numbers? Well, more than views, collabs affect subscriptions. Let's change this to first 28 days? No. Get rid of that. And then we're going to say, let's look at first 28 days of Vlogbrothers. It does not have that data. So the last 28 days. So we've seen some seeing some decreases in subscriptions lately. It's a thing that happens. But collabs do affect subscriptions, but less than they used to, because people aren't really looking for things to subscribe to in the way that they used to. Superbrain, why did you say, oh, wow? I want to know why you said, oh, wow. Because I didn't think anything was so, oh, wowie. Oh, I have to go very soon. I have to go soon. And in fact, I have to go now. So I apologize for suddenly having to go now. Rewatch time does show up as part of watch time. Can someone tell me what the $5 is about? YouTube now has a super chat feature, which allows people to highlight their comments with money, which is cool. So just to say thanks for making a video. Okay, make that go away. That's really annoying. Why? I apparently can't make that go away. Well, I've broken everything. Oh, and Angela did now. Angela says I know this was the thing. I didn't know this was the thing you could do. Super comment for a super stream. Hey, thanks. Oh, yeah, there's just this little $sign thing down there. I could send a super chat to myself. That would be weird. I'm not going to do that because YouTube would just take a cut of it. All right. Thank you all. Angela, did you give $5 twice? Because that's dope. I'm going to take that money and I'm going to use it for SciShow and Crash Course. I promise. Yeah, so I got to go. Thank you guys. I got to take my baby to the doctor. And hopefully this was useful or interesting to folks. I had a really good time. And I hope that you also have a really good day. And that this was interesting and useful. So that's how Vlogbrothers get viewed. It's a bunch of different ways. And they're all important, and we care about all of them. And so however you use YouTube, we appreciate you using it the way you do and watching whatever videos you choose to watch. You don't have to watch all of them. You don't have to watch whatever way you want to do it is the way to do it. So thank you for doing it whenever you do it, however you do it. And no pressure. You're great. Thanks for watching this stream. Okay, bye-bye.